All right, I have some thoughts about the Stanley Cup discourse because while I do think there are some things to criticize about the overconsumption of it all and some of the ways that people have been acting, I also think the end of 2023, start of 2024 is just the perfect cultural moment for an extra hard backlash against something that honestly really isn't that big of a deal. And the reason I think that is if you look at the pop culture of 2023, women and feminine things dominated. I mean, the Eras tour, the Barbie movie, the Renaissance tour, like feminine things helped keep the US from going into recession. Women ruled the world in 2023. And I think because of that, there's a lot of men who feel threatened in a way because the dominant pop culture of the year was not geared towards them like it usually is. And women also weren't being dismissive of it, like they were fully owning the femininity of these things and not feeling ashamed of it. Because if you look at the early 2000s, the 2010s, if you liked something that was very traditionally feminine, you'd kind of have to dismiss it and justify yourself and be like, yeah, I know I like rom-coms. Isn't that just so basic of me? But I like them. The word basic is pretty much an insult referring to things that a lot of women like. But that really wasn't the case in 2023. Women were just fully owning the outright femininity of all of these things. I mean, pink was super, super popular. Just everything was so feminine. And you really couldn't dismiss these cultural icons. You couldn't really make people feel bad about enjoying them because it's like, sure, you might not like Taylor Swift, but she's still the biggest artist in the world. You might not like the Barbie movie, but still the highest grossing film of 2023 and set to clean up at the award season. And you might not like Beyonce, but she's still Beyonce. You could criticize these things all you want, but you're not making anyone feel bad about enjoying them. But it's different with the Stanley Cup because right now it is the one very feminine thing, because right now they are marketed more towards women, even though historically it's been a very male brand, which I think does tie into this as well. But it's the one very feminine cultural moment that you can still make people feel bad for enjoying. Because we're starting to see people be like, yeah, I like this cup, but I don't want to be seen in public because of X, Y, and Z. Because it's associated with, or it's starting to become associated with these negative connotations. But it's like a lot of the things people are criticizing are pretty normal things to do in our society. They just don't like or personally understand the reason why. Because it's like, people have been waiting in line for hours overnight for products for forever now. Like iPhones, Supreme drops, tennis shoes. Like there are all these things that no one's like, oh, that's so fucking weird that you did that. But because it's a thermos that women like, suddenly that's weird. Like, sure, would I personally wait overnight for a cup? No, but I'm not going to judge you for it because you love and enjoy it, because there are things that I probably would do that for. So just enjoy your Stanley Cups, ladies, and don't let the misogyny get to you.